All right, we are live. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for getting on with Erin and I today. We're really excited to share with you some of our favorite things about coaching, some of our fears, our stories, our whys, and, more importantly, our goals for 2019. So I'm going to go ahead and let Erin take over and tell us a little bit about her story, how she got into coaching, and if she had any fears along the way as she started coaching. So, Erin?
I had lots of them. So I started my Beachbody journey just a little over 2 years ago. I was 220 pounds. I was pre-diabetic. I'm a single mom with two kids working a full-time job. I didn't have time for anything. I didn't have money for anything. But when enough doctors tell you that you have to make a change, you eventually go for it. I had seen a friend of mine who was doing these at-home workouts and thought, that's the only way I'm going to get it done. My biggest thing was that I needed strength training and I hated the gym. I could never figure out what I was supposed to do. And especially being overweight, lacking confidence, there was no way that I was putting myself out there in public to do this. So kind of ironic that now I put myself out there every day. But that was pretty much how I started. I was afraid of everything. I was afraid of putting myself out there, of what people would think of me. I was really afraid of not being perfect, not having, the perfect body, not having mastered nutrition. I still have a sweet tooth that I fight every day. I am not perfect in my push-ups or any of it. But I've kind of learned along the way that that's what makes the journey. And that's where people connect and where I can connect with people and really do this together, which is pretty cool.
Awesome. Thank you, Erin. So, and, similar to Erin, when I got started, I actually wasn't interested in at-home fitness at all. I was working at a gym. I'm a teacher, so I've got crazy hours, lots of stress to relieve. So I was working at a gym. I had a trainer and I loved it. And I was eating really clean. And one of my coworkers said, why don't you do this thing I'm doing? It's 30 minutes at home. And I was like, no, I'm good. I really like working out at the gym. And she was like, no, just give it a shot. Like, what do you have to lose? Like, literally, what do you have to lose? And I was like, well, I could lose a few pounds because what I was doing at the gym, I just wasn't seeing any success. So I did my first program, 7 days, whatever, 21-day fix, 30 minutes a day. I immediately saw results. And I was like, wow, I am seeing more results at home and doing this program than I was at the gym. So I immediately was like, okay, what's next? I was like fired up, ready to go. So I quickly fell in love with at-home fitness. And here we are. This is I just finished, or I guess I've been a coach for 4 years now, which is pretty crazy. And being a teacher, I don't make a lot of income. So I've always had a side hustle. I've always done other things on the side to bring in extra income because what teacher doesn't live paycheck to paycheck? I mean, seriously, I don't know any teacher that's like, ooh, look at all this money I'm floating around in because I make so much money as a teacher. So I've always had a side hustle. And when coaching was presented to me, I was like, I don't have time for this. Like, I don't have time for one extra thing. But the reality is, like, you're your own boss and you get to call the shots. I can work an hour here. I can work 20 minutes here. I can, I get to show up when I want to show up. Again, I'm my CEO. I'm the VP of marketing. I take my own pictures. I get to do the things that an entrepreneur and that a boss does. So now I've taken this fear of me thinking I had no time to do any of these things. Turns out I have time. I just wasn't using my time properly. So now I have time and I show up when I want to and when it's most convenient for me and my schedule. And with 2019 coming or having just started, I decided to make a vision board and look really intently at my goals and kind of make a plan. And let me grab it. So I created a vision board, as you guys can see here, and it's got my goals for 2019. And this is something that I hang up in my office so I can see and I can intently look at it. But one of the goals on here that I want to share with you guys really quickly is, again, I want to remind you, you're your own boss when you are in this business. Erin's her own boss. I'm my own boss. We work very differently. We have very different lives, and we make it work for how it works for us. I might function one way, Erin might function another way, but we still get it done because that's how we run our business. So one of the goals on here is I want to grow my income. Putting this out there to the world, I want to grow my income this year to at least $5,000 a month. Now, to some of you, that might seem like some crazy, outrageous number. But to me, when I first started this business, I was like, I want to get my shakes paid for. I want to make a little extra money so I don't have to work all these extra stressful side hustles, because I was working 14-hour days, and that's unrealistic. And it's exhausting. And so now when I started coaching, I saw the financial opportunity, and now I'm sitting here. I bought this dream house. My husband and I bought a dream house in April of last year. We moved into it. It's 5 bedrooms. We have 5 acres. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, if you had asked me 3 years ago where I would be today, I definitely wouldn't be in this house, but the financial opportunity that coaching presented to me made all of these things possible. And putting this $5,000 number on my vision board may seem crazy and outrageous, but I can do it because I'm the one that's going to show up every day. I'm the one that's going to make those goals happen. And again, everybody can do it. If I can do it, if Erin can do it, I mean, this business is for everybody and anybody, and the financial freedom is totally amazing. So $5,000 may seem like a small or big number, but I'm sitting around coaches who make $10,000 a month, $35,000 a month, and I'm like, holy shit, that's a down payment on a house. Like, I can do, if they can do that a month, I can make $5,000 a month. So that's my big goal. I want to, match my teacher income and then some. So $5,000 is my goal for 2019. I will be finishing 2019 with a $5,000 a month income. So enough about me. That's my goal. That's my spiel about coaching. So tell me, Erin, a little bit about your goals for 2019.
Yes, it's going to be a big year. So like I said, it's been a little 2 years since I've been coaching. And I got into it, like Susie said, a lot of people just want their shakes paid for, and that's great. That all makes up our team. It makes up this business, and it's fun because those are the people who also just love what we do. But now, for me, I want to do more. One of my biggest reasons for wanting to do any of this, and I didn't notice it when I was just starting to lose weight. My goal when I started was to lose 40 to 50 pounds. I've now lost 65. It's really changed everything about how I live, which is crazy because I went into it thinking it was just a health and a weight thing. But it gave me the control to know that I could do this, to know that I could do more. And then as I started to do it and started to coach and started to talk about it, to be able to inspire other people and motivate them and bring this kind of community together of people who really, if you're honest, are going through a tough time, who feel a little stuck, whether they're stuck in their weight or their job or their relationship or their house. I think we all kind of have that common ground of just wanting more. And this year, I am that. My kids, they're 10. They know what we're working towards. They know why I show up every day. They know why I'm on this call right now, and they're being very quiet upstairs because we have big goals. We want to buy a house. We really want a dog, and we can't have one where we live right now. So I have, financial goals, but they're all kind of attached to things that we want to do. We could not take vacations. We couldn't do any of that stuff. And last year I took them on a vacation, and we're going on a paid cruise in March. They're already planned, and I don't even have to pay for it. How cool is that? So for me, I think a big motivation is to help other people get out of whatever they're stuck in, and to show my kids that hard work pays off, that you don't have to be a product of whatever your situation is, that you do have the power to work hard and change things. We say it all the time. We tell our kids all the time, hard work pays off, practice makes perfect. But I wasn't showing it. I definitely wasn't showing it to them. And I feel like this has given me the opportunity to really demonstrate that and help other people find it too. And that's really exciting. And this is going to be a huge year. And I'm super excited to see where we are this time next year.
Awesome. I love all of that, Erin. And I'm excited for you to get that house and get that puppy so that your kids can, you know, you can make their dreams come true. And I love that you're such a hardworking mom who's making all things possible for your kids. And I love that your kids are such supporters of you, you know, making things possible for them. So I wanted to share something else with you guys before we kind of close out here. What?
I was saying you and Frankie in your new house are such inspiration for us.
Oh. But I was gonna finish off with one of my favorite things about coaching, and this 2018 was an incredible year. I helped so many people lose weight. I helped so many people get in the best shape of their lives, feel more confident in their skin, and just find a program that works for them. And this weekend, a girl, one of my customers, she sent me a message and she was like, Susie, you changed my life. And I was like, you're so silly. What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, literally, if I had never found you, if I had never, you know, talked to you or decided to join you with your fitness journey, she was like, I don't know where I would be right now. She was like, you saved my life. She was like, you've changed my life so much. And talking to a challenger last night on the phone, she was like, I am such a happier person now that I'm working out. She was like, my kids see it, my husband see it, like, and hearing those comments and those things from other women, you know, even men. I just got a message earlier tonight when I was working from one of my challengers, and he was like, I've never felt so good. He was like, look at my face from the last 3 weeks to today. He was like, my face is thinner. He was like, all because of you inspiring me to show up every single day. And it's those little text messages and those phone calls and those messages that make this all worth it. Yeah, the income is amazing. It's not something that I could ever get anywhere else. But the fact that I'm helping all of these people, that's what makes it so worth it. And I am a firm believer that, I truly love helping other people, and having that extra piece added into coaching is really what is the best part to me, and being able to help all those people. So I just wanted to share that before we jumped off. Erin, is there anything else you want to share with everybody about coaching, or something that you are inspired by, or something that's your favorite thing about coaching, or something you're looking forward to in the new year with coaching in your business?
Yeah, I think, one of the things that I love the most about it, because there are a lot of fears. There is a lot that's scary about it, but I love that we have such an amazing team. I mean, you guys, I met Susie like a year and a half ago, and we now talk every day. And when I go on that cruise in March, she's going to come and stay at my house before. And, it's hard as an adult to make friends and meet like-minded people who motivate you and inspire you. And so I think the fact, like Susie said, as much as we get from the people who join us in this journey, when you're then in that kind of coaching realm too, it really is like the most supportive, amazing group that you can find. And we all help each other, give each other guidance, all of that. And I think that that's a really important component, because to be able to have your own goals and be in business for yourself and be your own CEO, like you were saying, but to not have to do any of it alone, to me is the best part, because I was super afraid of how, if you had told me I was going to run my own business, I would have thought you were crazy. But doing it with the support network that we have is so unbelievable. So to kind of, tie that in with what Susie said, it's really the people that make it worth it. The fact that you can earn money and surround yourself with such motivated people, whether they're people who join you in the journey or people who are already part of our team, is really pretty incredible.
Yeah, truly such a positive environment. So on that positive note, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to learn a little bit more about how Erin and I rocket in our business, what our goals are for 2019, and how you too can become your own boss. And again, you're your own boss. If you decide to go forward with this venture, you can put in as little effort, or you can show up only a few hours a week, or you can go all in. It's totally your choice. So Cheers to 2019 and making incredible things happen. And thank you guys again for getting on with us, and hope you guys have a great week. Bye.